man do you look for?
Oh, that's the type of shit we finna be feeling.
What you mean?
Rich. No, just
Oh no, that's a good
That's
response.
a good response. That's a very natural
Go
response.
ahead. Bring it on.
yeah, that's hard.
I think it has to do with age level too.
Yes.
It does. It has to do with age level and the maturityness. Because again, when you're typically you think people start dating at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, usually that's based up on looks. It's based upon the person's physical anatomy attraction. Because you really don't have the true concept of a relationship, other than especially for somebody.
Why not?
Especially for some. That's why I say, bro, I gotta be all on this.
No, I'm not asking. I just ask these questions like straight up, and okay.
I just don't want to be.
One of the questions would be something like,
you can't be thinking you'd have.
Do you wanna pay significant bills?
No, don't start with that. Don't start with that.
So what's the question to start with?
What?
Come on.
Okay, how about what top 3 characteristics do you look for if you could have an ideal man? What's the top 3 characteristics? Yeah.
We'll start off with Dasha.
You can just go down the line.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. Top 3 characteristics off the top of your head.
A job.
What kind of job?
Things. This is all I'm about to name off. A car. Your own independent place.
Okay. Now, when you say a job, would you want somebody that has a higher end or lower end job?
I mean, I will want a higher end, but I'm not that type of person. I'm not looking for their money. That's why I want them to have their own stability and independence.
No, I understand what you're saying. So, but what you want though, because there's a difference between what you'll settle for and what you want. So, like I want a Halle Berry at 27, but that doesn't mean I want to get that. That's just my eye.
Roby at 30.
Cool. All right, what about you?
Why is it what?
By the way, this is my older sister, my younger sister.
You're going to her.
All right, ma. Ideal characteristics. Top 3.
Ideal characteristics for my age bracket, definitely maturity, loyalty, respectful.
Okay. And then, what do you mean by like respectfulness and loyalty?
What I mean by
I don't know. Then it's got to be.
What I mean by respectfulness.
I'll be in a minute.
Basically, be able to agree to disagree as far as our opinions, and do it in a respectful manner. Where again, I don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you. We ain't got to get to calling each other all out our names and getting all ignorant, because again, I'm not seeing your opinion the way you want it to see.
Right.
You're not seeing my opinion the way, you know what I'm saying, I want you to see it. As far as maturity-ness, again, or loyalty-ness, again, that's
no cheating, basically.
It's no cheating, but at the same, well, not loyalty. Loyalty-ness means, to me, the concept behind that is, again, if we're, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship or have been in a relationship, and something drastic happens to this person, physically, health-wise, you know what I'm saying? Am I going to jump ship because, you know what I'm saying, this person then got health issues or whatever that may be hindering our sexual activity. I'm just saying.
Sandler.
What you think?
His down to earth personality.
Huh?
I mean, no, that's let her.
All right, I
explain.
got it. I want
That's
Morris
what she
looks,
wants.
Bill Gates money,
Damn.
and Adam Sandler's personality.
Wow.
So you want a unicorn?
You want an imaginary guy?
You gonna build her a Nick.
Yeah, Bill
They actually have a turtle. They have a turtle.
Where you at?
There you go.
Where'd Shantae go?
She ain't here. She been took off.
Oh, well,
Took
shit.
off after you took off.
She's supposed to be back.
Where are you at?
All right. What's the next? He has more specific questions. In the ideal world,
But here's the thing:
Do
we
you-
gonna respond to these later when we do an analysis. It's not gonna be the whole video. We can respond with what we think. So right now we just getting the data.
Might as well just say no.
I guess that's fair enough. Because I gotta ask Courtney the same question, so I'm gonna ask her in person too. Keep it fair.
So we already covered top 3 characteristics. Oh, how much money would you?
Like if I'm so tired,
What's the minimum amount of money that a man would have to make
take a shower.
for you to respect him?
I got the critters, the piece of rosy all over the room. Pop that Pediasure.
Like what's the? Like let's say you make $60,000 a year, and a guy makes $45,000 a year. Would you?
She's a better person to ask that question to.
Yeah.
What?
No, we're gonna ask it to all of them.
No, but she would be a better person to ask right now.
Okay, so
All right, ask the same question.
Oh Lord.
What is the minimum amount of money that it would take for you to respect a man?
The minimum amount of money?
Yes.
like a boyfriend? How much would he have to make for you to listen to him?
Okay, whoa. Are we talking like monthly, annual,
Annually.
Annually, a year, salary.
100,000?
At least you kept it real.
That's on the low end.
So
For
if
you,
The low
you
end.
want me to be all submissive? I got my own money, so if you want me to just, okay, master. And that's a bit much, because I'm gonna feel like that ain't even enough.
All right.
So hold on, in what detail do y'all want me to listen to? I mean,
No, that's fine. You said what
That's
you
all the
said.
detail we need.
What about you?
Okay, okay, what's the question?
What's the minimum amount of money that you would need for you to respect a guy? Kind of like she said, and be submissive. Might as well add that up on there.
For you to listen to that man, how much money would he have to make?
What he say go?
Minimum.
I don't think that would be. I wouldn't even be attracted to.
There's always a number.
No, it's not always a number. I'm just. I'm
100,000. 100,000.
So you saying
Not worth it for me.
150,000. 150,000.
No,
that's not even
200,000.
That's not even really what we mean by submission.
Yeah.
okay, so like,
You might have to go
break
over
it
that.
down, right? Because like, I have
Okay,
a mutual
so
respect for the
submission,
man's
right?
boundaries.
All right.
All right, and this is just my perspective, right? Okay, so submission. Okay, I'm in a relationship with somebody. Okay, we are partners in a sense,
Right.
but if we making a major decision, I'm gonna always have the last word. And for her to have chosen me in the first place, she already trusts
If this
me.
is just
to be
boyfriend
making
status.
this.
No, we're talking about like husband, shit like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Like boyfriend status. You don't get that type of status.
I mean,
Okay.
but we talking about marriage.
Okay.
Lifelong, we've been riding or whatever.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
believing,
I'd say.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
saying
Yeah.
at the end of the day, no matter what, he got the last word.
You chose that man to be your. Well, no, okay. Well,
There's only one. Who all got her boy? There's only two out
You can
here.
go ahead and go in. You good?
no, what I'm saying is you already decided that this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life
Right,
with.
yeah.
So
Way out
you
west.
can't listen to that.
I can listen to him, but
Like this ain't one of these
the
notes.
whole last word. If I want to go buy something, and if he say we don't have the money to do it, and I'm looking at my own bank account, I have a problem with that. Like, I don't think you're not like we don't have to talk about it. We can agree to say like,
That's where
okay,
that comes
maybe at a
in.
different time, but for you to just be like, I said
She has the
no.
last word.
Nah. Yeah.
She has the last word.
Last word, Emil.
At least you gave us a number.
Hey.
Because every month I'm pocketing me some because I'm getting out of here.
We'd go out the whole hood this goddamn
like
question.
This.
All right, what you say now? Now that you kind of have better context and understanding of
It
the
depends on the situation.
100,000,
It depends on the situation.
80,000,
It depends on the situation.
50,000.
Okay, if we're doing like over
Yes.
household bills.
No. Okay. Let me explain. Let me explain
That type
submission.
of money,
Let me- okay, let-
you don't have to do anything other than
if you want to change
what
your
you
hair
wanna
and
do, I
he
guess.
say, I don't want you to change your hair, you're not changing your hair. You cannot change your hair. He has the last say so. All
That's
y'all
what I'm
decisions.
saying. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not
It's
even
enough money.
that's not a partnership. That's not fair.
This is our
Actually, Kevin Samuels has a very response to that. He would just say life isn't fair, but that's pretty much.
You know what? I got my own bank account, sir. I'm gonna find me a boyfriend who I don't do all these things.
Okay, so let me kind of explain
you would rather
submission.
have to pay bills than listen. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what's like?
Yeah, because I'm talking about the type of man that can pay the bills. That's
So
why
he
we
don't even
asking
want me
about
to
the
work.
income.
I'm not even working.
No.
You need to
You
work.
don't have to work. If you want to work, you can, but you do not have to.
Yeah, but why do you really need to work if you making this type of money? You don't need your low
because
income.
I need my own money.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all just don't trust.
Like, so when it come down to it,
That's
sir,
what it
I don't
is.
want to have more kids. I want more kids. No, no, we're not. Nah.
No.
He gets the last word on every situation. No, it doesn't work like that. No,
Hey man, it's an honest.
What you think, Bob?
I could work.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I
with it.
can't.
But let me define submission because I still haven't given my
Yeah.
interpretation of what submission is. All submission is
He gets the last word on every situation. Is from what I'm gathering here.
he's the ultimate.
So like,
Okay,
you gonna waste
okay.
my time
Best
to
way,
talk
because
about it.
me and you kind of have a similarity. You remember how Lee ran his household? Like that. You understand what I'm saying? Ree was the queen, but Lee was the king. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like that.
but you can't get every situation. You're not going to win the battle. That's what's getting to me.
But I can't just.
Not every situation.
He's saying he gets the last word.
Yeah,
we might-
but you gotta have good faith in the fact that he's not just a control freak. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be asking you or denying stuff unreasonably.
He's not going to ask you to do something that's going to put you in harm, but he's not
Yeah,
going to
like, you
say,
gotta
go
trust
jump off a
him.
cliff.
You
And you
gotta
got to go
trust
jump off a cliff.
Good
That's
faith.
Well,
That's
I
where
don't
you gotta
understand
trust
that.
him.
I'm just saying, like, if I want to go out this night,
Tonight is not a good night
yeah, for what?
because I pay the bills.
Okay, and
You stay here, you drink at home. This is what happened that night.
Wait, why do you want to go? Wait, hold on a second.
Why do I want to go out and be with my friends? I want friends.
Who y'all going out with?
I need a
like-
Your
break.
single friends?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
see,
Hell no.
I don't want to take you every time I go.
Oh that. Hell no.
See, no, you don't have to
Do
go
I
every time
get
I
a
go.
what's it called?
I make $1 million a year, and you
A
talking about
yes
you want to
dance
go out?
look, like the movie. a Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get mom. All right, mom, what you say?
Couldn't be.
Yeah, no.
First of all, you got to know how. I have to be able to know that you know how to lead before I can follow and be submissive to your will. That's just
fine.
That's fair. That's a fair.
That's fine. But we talking about you already decided that.
Huh?
You're already there. We're on the money
You
aspect
already
right now.
basically like
You've
okay,
already
this
vested this
husband
stuff
material,
out.
He meets all of my
That okay? If he's husband material, that means I've already been with him long enough to know. I've seen him be able to lead.
Right.
I've seen him be able to, again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got another one that's showing up. We got to ask her the same questions.
Taking on that leadership to see that those
This
goals
a
have been
reliable
made.
person. It's a reliable.
Right?
So what's how much money you need?
Huh?
How much money? Because that was the ultimate question.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't personally. I can't put a price on that because again, we're so caught up as far as materialistic and money wise.
I want to know that you're a provider. That you're
Right. I mean, you know.
Well, hold up.
Every-
Okay, so let's stop there. Let's stop there. Let's stop there. Let's stop there.
Stuff need to be done.
You said provider, right?
Yes. If you're a
Okay.
provider,
Does
then-
money not
Ask my
equal?
question then.
Okay, how much money would you need to provide? How much money would a man need to provide for you to be submissive?
I don't know that question right
Annual. Small little number.
I don't know that. Let me think about it.
How much does he have to make a year for you to be submissive?
You ain't gotta work.
I ain't gotta work. What else?
He provides everything.
Everything. Like, I ain't gotta worry about
You have to do. You would be more of a traditional housewife.
Yeah. You're cooking, you're cleaning,
Cause you ain't gotta work, so I mean, like.
and we finna get out here. Well, I don't know. He might like.
I have to go out to dinner with you?
I'm definitely wrong.
I just need a number.
I don't know.
Okay.
Very happy.
I'll let you think about that. Now back to the other point. You said provision, right? Provision. You have to be able to provide.
Yes, I'm taking you.
Okay. When you say provide, that's equal to money.
No, not necessarily.
So what do you mean by
Not
provision?
necessarily, because again, there's emotional. You know what I'm saying? If he's not able to provide that emotional support and leadership, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, get out my car, son, for you dirty it back up with
I'm gonna find somebody else that's gonna be able to do that. So we already on uneven ground.
He's paying
You know,
you to be
I mean,
on his ground.
but it can't be based around marriages. And no marriages is just based around the finances.
Well, when they were arranged.
But past.
But if we're in an arranged marriage,
No, you're not gonna be arranged. It's
But-
the man you chose.
Would you like to chime in, sir?
A man that-
He seems like he has what he wants to say. He's twirling the man, but he doesn't know how to hop into this conversation.
no, I don't.
if we living together,
If
we
that's
forever, like,
that's
we should
the
be
purpose,
submissive.
and that's what
Ding,
we
ding,
as
ding,
black
ding,
should be
women.
able to be happy.
That's where we as black women kind of
He should be submissive without the woman, but how are you going to be submissive to it?
ourselves on that.
How are you going to be submissive to somebody that you don't know who can lead?
We jump into a
He
relationship
could be
with
submissive
the person,
to me because I'm
really
the
not knowing anything about it.
See, that's why you need to talk to her.
We start learning things about them.
So you want to better
We
then?
start learning about them. It's things that we don't really like, but now we didn't. You just we just spent so much time.
She knows what that is.
I don't know what that beta. I don't know what that is.
When they say stuff like that,
Yes, the opposite of that.
What?
They can submit.
Huh?
Hell no, I need an hour.
Well, then what would that be?
I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on. Well, do you think alphas are typically submissive?
No.
Do you think alphas are typically submissive?
No.
Huh?
They're the leaders.
Exactly.
I'm
So
alpha.
if he's in the alpha position, then what would that put you as a woman? If you want an alpha,
We can come to common ground.
do you think an alpha wants another alpha?
Yes, you don't.
You ain't got no choice.
Huh?
This is what you chose.
No.
He wouldn't choose. Do you understand?
Again, what it's going to look like is she trying to control me, and you're going to look at he trying to control me, and you're going to always clash.
Exactly.
You're going to always clash because again, both of you is power struck as far as the leader role.
Maybe
Somebody
I need
gotta
to move
listen.
on.
Somebody gotta listen.
That's what happens with that.
So back to the original question: how much is it paid?
How much do you need? I got a different answer over here. 100,000. At least she was straight real with the shit. Minimum.
I was
Well,
gonna say
she actually jumped.
200,000. Like, I need a doctor. I need to be straight. Like, I need to know that I can go spend however the fuck I want to. I'm gonna be living straight.
Huh?
Like, if I'm gonna be all
Say what?
Bring that type of money in.
You say what now? Hold up.
Are we talking about in our relationships like now, or just it doesn't matter?
I need that
It doesn't matter. It's just overall for
Overall,
me.
it matters. Okay.
But being realistic in our culture right now.
Not right now, sir. I can't do it to my friend. I can't do it like that. I ain't trying to get careful for the Thanksgiving. All right,
200,000. How about that?
200,000. Fine. Okay. 200, 100.
Right, realistically. Right. So,
Hmm?
yeah, I'll say 100. Realistic.
100,000. 200, 100.
You could be an
What'd you say?
entrepreneur. Like thinking about your pool of men or whatever.
No, cause not when my career. The career I'm trying to go is I'm
You
gonna make
don't work.
100,000. So I'm gonna need.
You
I want
don't
more.
work.
I'm saying I want more out of a nigga.
I mean, I get that.
That's actually very typical. But that's realistic.
But he
though.
won't.
That falls in line.
But if you want me to bear children, stay at home, and do all of that, I want to have the lovely life. I'm just saying.
I understand. That's fair. Okay. What about you, man?
Especially I can't do nothing. I gotta do everything. Your back and call. Please make it worth that while. I'm just saying, if I got to do everything on your back and call your way, just your way or the highway, come on now.
A dream, like, right? I get what she's saying. Like, dream, like, okay, at that point. But I was thinking more realistic. What we got in the world today, our men to choose from in our realistic male pool. I was thinking 100,000. But over the top, like 500,000.
God damn.
I mean, like you said, but that's a dream. So that's what I'm trying to be realistic.
100,000 is actually kind of a dream for a lot of people, but
now when you think about, there's guys who got $150,000 homes, and
just because they got $150,000 home doesn't mean they're in $100,000 a year.
they probably
We could get $150,000 home.
That is true.
Low key.
Still have your $150,000 home.
I mean, that's
What about the $50,000 homes? You got to make more than that to have a $50,000 home to stay in Panther Creek.
You say what?
Stay in Panther Creek.
Stay in Panther Creek?
One of those good Centennial Parks, those
You
houses out there.
You understand a lot of people that got a PPP loan right now could probably go get a house in Panther Creek if they just put the money down. They would have it and probably lose it in a couple
all
years.
it is. We just saying materially, like.
I
that.
get that.
That's
They're saying,
different.
like, it's just because you got I mean, because I plan on getting $100,000 home, but that don't make me make
$100,000 a year.
Well, if I just want to have this ideal dream and lifestyle, and I'm supposed to be submissive, I want to have that. I'm just saying.
I understand. That's fine. At least you gave a definite
how about
answer.
this? I don't want to cut myself short. How about that?
What does that
A
mean?
lot of times you cut yourself and you settle with a man because you're thinking, oh, I can't do better than this, or this is all what I'm good for. Fuck that. I want to go up here.
love.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Y'all said dollars. That's what I was saying.
That's
You
fine.
all nigga that living for the next woman. You be down for them when everything's down. He ain't got shit. But as soon as he go, most of them go to the white woman afterwards. They don't never stay with your ass. You can have kids by this man, he'll still leave you with
See?
that.
Now, what if I told you guys that in most relationships, because you brought that up, in most relationships, in 8 out of 10 relationships, women are the ones that end the relationships.
Because we get on
Because
In what relationship?
we know
Marriages.
the truth behind.
Yeah, if
the
I'm
other
getting
door.
cheated on and doing all this other shit, why am I staying with that person?
I'ma stay for the 400K.
If you doing all
Okay, that's another question. You know what? That's another question. That's another question.
So if he out here, like you said, he doing all his dirt, he out here. He doing all his dirt, and I got to be submissive and take that shit.
No, hold on.
Nowadays, you got to think about it. Most men want 4 women. But you want to have that wife at home, but you want me to stay at home and be okay with you to have this woman, that, but I'm supposed to bury your kids and take home and do all that shit. That 200 is right there. Where, okay, go with her. I'm straight. Me and my baby about to go shopping
do
today.
all that. It's not even.
We about to go out on a
not
vacation.
Enough. That's not enough. You gotta deal with that.
That's a lot, but you gotta think about it. Most rich men or anything like that, you even gotta be rich men. Most men, broke men want 4 or 5
Ask
different
questions.
women.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question.
Most broke men want 4
about
different women.
Are y'all dealing with that anyway?
No, that's why you can be single forever.
That was my question. Are y'all dealing with that shit anyways, and the guys are still broke? In real life.
Are we dealing with what?
A lot of people are.
We'll try to
behavior.
see if you have a little petition, but if you still acting broke and don't want to take it at least out to eat or a dinnerable thing, why we got to keep talking? But then you want some coochie or some head or some shit, but you don't even want to fucking pay the bills or do what you're supposed to as a man, as courting. I mean, like, how do you expect to lay up with a woman or get to a woman if you don't court her, take her out, do little shit. I'm just saying.
But you know,
most guys now they don't even think that's the proper way to date a woman.
Women
We
get
don't
free
even
dinners
get that.
nowadays.
When the
man.
last
They don't
time you
even
had a
got no
woman, a man
intention
just
to
come
deal
out
with
like,
the
let me
dude.
take you out to
They
eat
just
without
trying to get
wanting anything else after
free-
that.
some free meals.
Let's just have a conversation.
That doesn't
Let me get to know
exist.
you.
That doesn't exist.
Exactly. So, but then you expect that we don't want any money.
No, it doesn't. The guy ultimately, if he's taking you out to dinner, he wants something out of that transaction. That don't make any sense. That don't make no sense. What do you think we just out here giving up free time?
Ain't nobody spending $170 on a dinner for somebody to be like, oh yeah, let's be friends. Like,
That don't make no sense.
It happens though.
Exactly.
for simps. If you a simp,
Dang, now they gotta be simp.
no, yeah, he
Lord.
is.
That's why my nephew ain't trying to be no simp.
Yeah, I swear. I asked my nephew. He crushing on a girl. to treat a girl right. All I did say, how about you go get her $5 beer and some chocolates and show her, hey, I care about you. I thought about you.
So who won out of that?
Too much. He said that was a simp.
That is a simp.
A beer and
What is he?
chocolate on Valentine's Day that you like on a girl that you calling it? That's too much.
What does he get out of that?
About $10, $15. That too much.
What does he get out of that transaction?
Come back. What do you turn around? What do you get out of it?
Out of what?
Swedish Day, when you want something, right? Swedish man, that's all day, right? Y'all want the women to go out here.
What is Swedish Day?
Swedish Day is the man version of Valentine's Day.
I ain't never heard of that shit.
A lot of guys come type of way because they didn't get no Valentine's Day, get none of that shit. They get none of that shit because that's the male version of Valentine's Day. So
I don't know what that is.
We expect that same shit, just like how you expect. Okay, on Mother's Day.
Huh?
You do all that shit for Mother's Day. You cater to that on Father's Day. You want the same.
That's different though, because the mother is the mother and the father is the father.
It's the same thing. It's the different thing for women and men.
No. No, that's I don't know what the sweetie thing is, but when you trying to equate Father's Day and Mother's Day to Valentine's Day, those two.
I'm talking about the man and version of person, like on that day of validate.
Oh, see, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the.
Swedish Day,
I don't know what the hell this is. This is the first time I've heard of that shit.
To them, they want to show.
You heard of this?
Exactly.
What day is this?
Swedish Day.
Because everybody, I know if I go ask 9 out of 10 people, what the hell is a Swedish Day?
I never heard no white people say it, but
that's the day y'all want your love letters, y'all extra whatever, shebang bang.
And what happens on the Swedish Day?
That's y'all man day, whatever y'all want. That's the day that the woman caters to y'all. Where y'all get the little bears and whatever. Come back this way! The love notes and all that shit. What you supposed to give out on that?
Do you think the guys typically want love notes out of a woman?
Look,
do you think okay, let's be realistic. Mom, do you think that guys typically want love notes out of a woman? Is that the ultimate thing that he wants out of a woman?
Okay, what is the ultimate thing? How about let's put that out in the air, because most women don't know what a man ultimately wants, because y'all don't speak the fuck up. But the only thing y'all want is, I want my dick sucked or I want some fucking pussy.
Well, you just said it.
What do a man want? Besides those two things, what do another man want?
A woman who listens.
Other than that, please tell me.
A woman who listens.
A woman who's submissive, inspirational.
I'm done with y'all.
Because if I'm making $1 million, you think I can't get no booty?
Huh?
If we being submissive to you, we being that inspirational, we being submissive, we're doing all those inspirational things. What do you give to the woman who's doing all those things for you? What do we get out that?
Would you like to?
You get security.
What security? Okay, what is your version of security?
Okay,
as a man, what's your version of security?
Financial stability. You got a household. You got legacy. You got all the things that men offer. Shit. If you messing with broke dudes, they can't really give you these things, but the type of dudes we talking about can. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what type of man do you consider yourself? Because that's what I'm saying.
No,
I feel like that 200K for that man who's stable is
but if I'm making
shit.
We're talking about the two, huh?
I'm just saying, for that man who he said, there's some men who are broken can't do it, and there are some men it ain't shit.
Right.
When I'm asking for that 200K to be submissive, do all that inspiration, do all that shit that you want, you should give it to me with no problem.
He does.
I don't know and walked off.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If
I agree with that.
If the woman is playing her role, then the man is gonna play his role. We not asking for like nothing. Like we not asking something for nothing.
But y'all still didn't answer my question. What more?
What was the question?
Besides sex? You said inspiration. That's about like
no,
in a relationship.
She wasn't even listening. I said a woman who listens and you wasn't
supposed
listening.
to be able to be with your person. You're supposed to be inspiration to that person. Like, baby, you can do this. Don't let that job play you. You can make more money. You can do this.
In this situation. We're not worried about your career.
I'm not saying I'm talking to him. So as a woman, if he going out, he got this $1 million company. He going to this shit. Dismissive.
She understands
it. Be on the side to be
the light is clicked.
I get I'm just telling you from their perspective.
The light has
Do you have any dreams, goals, or aspirations?
No, you do have dreams, goals, and aspirations. Okay, let me pause it quick. Let me pause it quick. Okay, so, because I think you might be able to answer this a little bit, or give more credence to this a little bit. How many women do you know now that have cookbooks?
What happened?
Like Granny had.
Can you look up that shit? Because we need relationships talking about this shit.
Especially in our culture, it's a rare.
Okay, how many women do you know would be able to? I don't like to do it. She's a teacher, but would be able to actually raise their kids at home. They don't have to go to school.
Financially,
Just doing like the basic mathematics and stuff like that.
Mommy. Mom, who's the boy with the light blue shirt?
I don't know why.
Who's the boy with the light blue shirt?
KJ? In today's society,
I
in
know who
this culture,
KJ is.
especially
Right there.
with the
Light pants upon with blue shorts.
especially with parents that was born in the
He's
90s.
trying to spray us with
Not
that
too
one
many.
gun.
Right. These are the things that these are the things that a man that would typically make $150,000, $200,000 is going to want. Does that make sense? But typically every woman wants that guy. Like if you go across the board and ask, what type of guy do you want? Do you want to have to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? Typically a woman will say no. Then they would ask, okay, what percentage of the bills do you want to have to pay? Exactly. So if you don't want to pay, you have to pay any. How much would that guy need to bring in to provide for you, 2 kids, and himself?
And live the mom and pop life?
Yes.
Hollywood style?
Not Hollywood style, just middle income. Middle income, upper, middle to income.
We will be helping.
Yeah. Kids have good practices.
Right, that's stuff.
What he's essentially saying is, again, you know what I'm saying, by you being the kind of stay-at-home mom, being the kind of stay-at-home mom,
Heat that I'll get caught by the way, I'm gonna have to come back.
that's making this
You're
kind
right.
of money, he's kind of feeling that you should be able to
Jonte not going for it. She ain't going for it at all.
for your kids, rather than putting them into a public school or whatever. But you have enough education yourself that you can teach your kids the basic things that they need educationally. You know what I'm saying? To rise up instead of going to a public school or sending them to a private school. But you yourself have values and education.
We still got to answer these questions recorded too.
That you can
we got 32 minutes.
implement on your kids.
Not too bad. Sun's going down on dark sun. It's all good.
Okay.
So I get it as far as that's concerned, but I'm like Dashelle as far as
God damn. Okay? You know what? Let's go ahead and ask the question. Do you know how many guys actually make over $100,000?
That's why I said, are we thinking realistically or are we thinking...
This is a real question. How many guys do you think make over $100,000?
On a percentage?
Yes.
2 out of 10.
It depends
Close.
on the circle you run.
I say it's 4 out of 10.
No.
I say it's 4 out of 10.
What you think, Dashelle?
Guys or black guys?
Black men, because we know y'all don't.
Well, let's ask. Do you want to date black men
Black men
or white men? Black men? Black men? You don't go to the white side?
I haven't, but shit, I need to join them. The way all the black men going to white women, shit.
I can't.
Shit, I think I need to try it.
Right. So in this example,
I might just turned out to be happy. You never know.
in this example,
5 out of 10 for black men.
50%.
A lot of black men get more education than what they used to be. Like, I mean, I feel like you can't cut the black man
That's why I
off
said this is just a
This
figment
is-
of this is
so this is-
reality because I'm thinking realistic.
This is realistically. I'm asking you to give me a realistic answer.
For 2 out of 10. If you get that, you might get a 1.5. One might be halfway there trying to make it.
Yeah, you're
It ain't
closer
quite
to the
making it.
1. You're closer to like the 1.
2 is pushing it. I knew that.
And how many women are chasing those guys?
79% of the black
All of 'em.
population.
All of them.
No.
So, with that said, where are you willing to adjust your standards to meet a guy that would make maybe not 100, but 40 or 50,000.
75 finally.
I swear to God, cause you
75.
now. What the fuck?
Like that's your hard low.
That's too low. That's a hard low.
What's yours? What's your number under 100,000? Oh, she ain't going under 100,000. She said 500, so never mind. Okay.
90 shit.
No, I had realistically probably $60,000, but that's not that hard to make.
60,000. I think that's fair. That's about average, but you're still talking about like the top 30% of guys.
$25,000.
Cool.
Realistically.
Yeah. That puts your options open. That's at least putting you at like 6 or 7 out of 10 guys.
I'm about to go. I don't know what they're talking about hotels.
So 50,000 or not 50,000, 50%. All right. I think that's enough questions. I ain't gonna keep going. We will get this Kevin Samuels live reaction. Obviously, we need to go ahead and get that done. Hopefully, they don't kill me. But hey, if Kevin saying it's not me, we gonna come back and get this. We asking these questions, same questions to Courtney, pretty much. She about to get the stuff, even though I feel like we've already asked these questions, but might as well do it in real life. All right, it's Dark Side out.
Nobody has made that much, but we settle for less.